Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Big Fella, and today I'm here to share my thoughts on the game that looked very promising. Looked like it could have been something to take our minds off the long-awaited release of GTA 6 next year, but unfortunately, like a skydiver without a parachute, it fell very flat. If the title of the video didn't give it away, I'm talking about Mindseye, a game that was developed by Builder Rocket Boy and published by IO Interactive, which, if you're familiar with that studio, they developed a lot of games that some of us grew up with or some of our friends grew up with playing, including the Hitman and Kane and Lynch franchises. Now, when you hear about something like that, and you see a game like this where you're in a giant metropolis with futuristic technology, robots, and a vast open world, you'd think that would mean it's a good thing, that it could potentially be something that could fill the void that GTA 6 has left in our hearts since it was announced. But when it was revealed, which I actually saw in an ad for the trailer of GTA 6 after I watched it for the 50th time, I was intrigued. But more so than that, I was skeptical. Because in my opinion, when it comes to a game like that, it could either be very, very good if done right, or it could be bad if the development was rushed. Because up until this point, I never even heard that this game was being made. Because the last time that IO Interactive, I don't even remember the last time they released a game. I think it was a few years ago. But either way, it looked like it could be fun. It looked like it could be even better than the Saints Row reboot that came out a couple years ago, but we don't talk about that. Now, I wanted to wait. I wanted to wait and see what people said about this game, if the graphics were good, if it was like free of bugs or whatever. And good thing I didn't waste my $60 that I could have saved for something else on this game, because needless to say, it's hot garbage. I heard that there were a lot of technical issues like bugs, glitches, and a lot of people, myself included, can agree from watching the gameplay that this game was nowhere near ready to be released. It's like Cyberpunk 2077 all over again. Instead of getting a game that could have been refined and good for release, all we got was a steaming pile of dog crap. But at least Cyberpunk was rehashed, was reworked on, and now it's good. Although the fact that it was released and it didn't do very well still has left a sour taste in people's mouths. For Mindseye, however, I'm not sure the same can be said, because I don't think a lot of people really had this much interest in the game in the first place. So, unlike Cyberpunk, which had years and years of waiting and development, and people were eagerly awaiting for it, the fact that I had not heard of this game up until I saw that ad, that just goes to show you that it probably wasn't going to reach that many people. Now, as I said, it could have been something to take our minds off the year we have to wait for GTA 6, but guess what? It isn't. It's bad. And like, even hearing like one of my favorite YouTubers, Penguin Z0, rip on it. By the way, Charlie, if you see this, you're the GOAT. Keep up the good work. It's just hilarious when you see a guy in his monotone voice like making fun of this game, and it's just glorious. Now, when it comes to games like this, I've said to myself and to my friends, keep your expectations low and you won't be disappointed. I am glad that I did not waste any money buying this game, even if, like, for people that already bought it, they've been refunded their money. Still, the fact that you could have spent your money on anything else, including, like, maybe a nice dinner for your family, or maybe going out with your girlfriend. Although, we're gamers, we don't have girlfriends, do we? Or buying something else that could have been more fun to play. Instead, no, you bought this and you got disappointed. That is the unfortunate reality for a lot of games nowadays. It doesn't seem like a lot of them are that good. And it's tragic that it seems like the golden era of video games has passed us, which I hope is not true. Because at the state of play, we got a lot of reveals of games that looked really, really good. Like the trailer for the reboot of Metal Gear Solid. Even though, yes, it's a reboot, it's still like bringing back a game that has a special place in the hearts of gamers everywhere. And especially more updates on the game Dispatch, which in my opinion looks fantastic. I've seen the demo, it looks so much fun. I would say that I would try to play it on my screen on my Windows laptop, but judging by how cool the graphics are, I don't think this laptop could support it. But That doesn't mean I won't try to find the game to do that in the future, because Big Fella Plays is something that I want to share with all of you. But for my final word, if you did spend any money on Mindseye, I'm really sorry. But if you've been refunded, good for you. Go buy a better game, one that might actually be worth your money. Or if not, save up. Because I can imagine that GTA 6 is going to be a hefty penny if the development of this is as true, because apparently people spent so much money on this game. Like, the game like cost more than the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world. Can you believe that? That's insane. But anyway, I'm rambling at this point. Those are my thoughts on Mind's Eye. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Please let me know in the comments. Hit that like button. Keep this flowing in the algorithm, because I want to keep things going. Do you have any suggestions of games you'd like me to talk about? Games that have yet to be released, games that have been released that you're disappointed with, my thoughts on other gaming news or other topics? Please let me know, because I want to hear from you guys. And if you have any suggestions for video games you'd like to see me do a Let's Play or a live stream of, don't forget to hit me up. And as always, I'm Big Fella. I'll see you next time.